Rainbow Wars!
Rainbow Wars.
Alright, I will draw for my turn. Then I will play a command tower into Virulent Sliver and pass.
Oh no. Draw for my turn, play a Temple Garden tapped and pass.
Okay, I gotta add my commander here. Oh,
You just need a blocker.
O-Kagachi.
See how long it takes it to figure it out. Oh, O-K-A-G-A. Oh.
Look at all these Kamigawa cards that come up.
Hey, you're not wrong. Islands pass.
What's the flavor text? He's after that which was taken or something?
Yes.
Right. At his behest, the Kami War began to regain that which was taken. That which was taken in all capitals.
Well, it is a card.
Yes. I will play a Predatory Sliver. And I will swing at John for 2. And 1 poison counter.
Ow.
Like, it is that which was taken, but that's the title of the thing.
Yes.
Yes.
It was taken before it got a name. That which it was taken is the name of the object.
Snow-covered plains and forest and pass.
I'll go for Island Swifties.
Island?
Yeah, this deck is wacky. Crazy Kagachi. Let's go.
Alright. Draw a card for turn. I'm going to pay 2 life to shock in a Watery Grave. And no, you didn't see this. I'm gonna play Badlands. I'm gonna bolt and I'm gonna shock ping myself for 1.
Go get a breed. Well, can't get a breeding pool. Overgrown too?
I think Zagoth Triumph, I think.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Zagoth Triumph, because I can't get the Temur Triumph. Weirdly, that's my go-to.
Paxton, I think you and I might just be dead. I think we're gonna get poisoned out before we get any relevant board state.
That would be hilarious, but I trust that Paxton can do more than that.
Ouch.
I'm going to play Muscle Sliver.
Mike is used to my shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm going to swing at Paxton for 4 and 2 poison counters. And I will pass the turn.
Hey, draw. How did this happen to me?
I made my mistakes.
I'll discard a Ruinous Ultimatum. I'll pass.
Oh! Oh!
That's an ouch. Here's a mountain. Here's a Trinket Mage. I'm gonna grab Sensei's Divining Top. Pass the turn.
Feels really thematic, Paxton.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the whole deck is based around the top. Or it's a very large element. The most important card, MVP.
I'm going to shock in Watery Grave. And then tap for green and red. Play a Cryptolith, right? Going to pay 5 to cast a Hivelord.
Okay.
Now slivers are indestructible.
My go.
And I will pass the turn, yes.
Ooh. Where are my lands? I'll discard Brokos and pass.
Brokos would have been the first one you could discard since he's castable from the graveyard.
Well, guess what I didn't have in my hand last turn, Mike?
Oh.
Well, I'll play a Blink Mothwell. And
I don't remember what that one does, so I'm going to look it up.
you can pay 2 and tap it to tap target non-creature artifact.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
go
utility.
ahead and play the top. Oof. I mean, I might be able to live somehow if I block it and stuff. Here's... an Arcbound Ravager? I'll pass.
Paxton, why would you do that? Why would you make me kill my favorite creature? I was just talking with John about how I wanted to brew Arcbound Ravager.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a fun card. I mean,
Underground.
in lieu of Correct Clan Ironworks being, $36.
Woo!
My.
Man, that went up.
I know.
It got banned and it went up.
I know. Well, you know
fuck.
what? It's a really unique. It's the only card in all of Magic that you can sacrifice an artifact, generic sacrifice an artifact, and you get mana for it.
I will play a Might Sliver. And unfortunately,
Just put me out of my misery, Mike.
well, unfortunately, Paxton's drawn the unlucky straw of Hap being the only potential threat at the moment. So we're swinging in.
Oh, just kill me.
Slivers get +4/+4, and are indestructible.
What's the biggest one?
That would be the Hivelord at 9.
At 9. Any trample over there?
No trample. No trample, just me.
Okay, I'll go ahead and block that Hivelord.
Take +2/+4. Take 15 and then 3 poison counters.
Youch.
And I will pass to John.
Lands? Why?
So I'm at 5 poison. If there's a way to mark that, I will.
Yes, if you click on your name and bring up the commander
see.
damage icons, it's at the bottom.
I gotcha, yeah.
I pass.
5 infect.
Oh, John.
Okay, end step. I'll
I
activate
kept-
the top.
Yeah, I kept a hand that had 2 lands, which may be my own fault, but it also had like 2 of my draw engine cards, some like other cool effects.
Like if you had like a Kodama's Reach or a Cultivate in hand, I would have totally kept that. I'm like, because you only have to draw 1 card. How hard could that be?
Apparently. Very.
Surprisingly hard, I guess. Yeah.
Oof, I'm also missing land drops. Pretty critical right now. Untap. Draw.
I don't know what color you're trying to be. That's the thing. Like, are you just red, green, red, blue artifacts?
Here's Dimir
Great,
Sigil.
sis.
Don't worry.
How's
If
the,
Mike wins too quickly, I can just cut the game altogether from the VOD and then just.
Out of curiosity, Paxton, how did you block the Sliver Hivelord?
Something should be dead.
Yeah, the Trinket Mage should be dead, shouldn't
Oh
it?
yeah, the trinket.
Yeah.
The trinket mage is definitely in the bin. Sorry.
No worries.
Oof. Yeah, I'll tap the top. I'll just keep playing. Try and live. Draw a card.
So, draws a card.
Here's a Walking Ballista.
Oh, come on, Paxton.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, look at this setup. It's beautiful.
That's everything that I love.
If it weren't for your Sliver Hivelord, I could like start to go working at your creatures, but I'll pass.
Oh, man, like my smallest sliver's a 5/5.
Oh yeah, Might Sliver.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Also, what's the Walking Ballista at? Is it a 1/1 or a?
Yeah, it's a 1/1.
Okay.
I got 2 chumpers. Come at me.
All right, I'll play a Vanquisher's Banner. Slivers get +1/+1.
Hmm.
Going in at packs.
Jump the 2 biggest ones.
3, 6, the 2 biggest ones. So there'd be these 2, and then one of these guys. Take 12, and then 2 poison counters.
Why did the third one get removed from call?
Oh, I'm sorry. Take 18 and 3 poison counters.
Okay.
How many poison counters you got?
8. And 3
Oh.
life.
Oh boy. Pass to John.
Dead and
All right.
Yeah, I know what my next cards are, so I'm gonna scoop.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
No land.
That's fine. We just cut this one. We never acknowledge Mike got a dub. We just move on to the next game. Draw better. Oh, that was Slivers.
Let's get started. I'll go with a plains and pass.
Draw. Play a Seaside Citadel and pass.
Draw. Play a Polluted Delta and crack it to go get a Temur Triome, and then I'll be done and pass the turn. Just finding that Triome.
We'll go for Island Arcane Sigget and pass Rooney.
Draw. Play a City of Brass and pass.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm still looking for that Triome. You know, sometimes you don't find it immediately. That's the wrong Triome. There we go. Ketria Triome.
I haven't looked in a while. Is City of Brass like still? It hasn't been reprinted, has it? Wow.
No, it is not.
It went down slightly.
Okay.
Especially the white border versions, which I have my eye on. The 8th edition one is still really expensive. I really don't understand the discrepancy too much between 8th edition and 9th edition cards. The image is zoomed in just slightly on 9th edition cards, but the hues are more vibrant and the quality of the card print is better, I think. So it's like, I don't know, if you're more into the art, if you're more of a purist, then you go 8th edition. If you want higher card quality, then go 9th edition.
Hey, we drew an Underground Sea. We will cast a Gemhide Sliver, and we will pass the turn.
Oh, my turn. My bad.
Yes.
Untap, draw. Assume. Here's a City of Brass.
Speaking of which,
A Talisman of Dominance. A Mirror Retriever. Go!
draw. Play a Cascading Cataracts. Take a Pain. Play Chromatic Lantern.
Ooh. I'm jealous of that lantern.
So nice.
Ooh. I'm jealous of... Well, I'm not hitting my land drop.
Ooh.
What about a Gemhide?
We will play a Sentinel Sliver. Slivers have vigilance. John, hit you for 1.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn. I unfortunately can't risk offering the trade to Mirror Retriever. Gemhide's...
Yeah, there's nothing
Worth
for me
more
to get back, but
Yeah.
here's a Blink Moth Nexus, and I'll go white, blue, black, red, green, and a colorless, and cast O-Kagachi, the Vengeful Kami.
A lot faster than I was expecting him to come out.
If O-Kagachi deals combat damage to you, and you attacked me during your last turn, I can exile a non-land permanent you control.
Okay.
It targets. So, Passaruni.
Draw. Oh, no land for the turn. Okay. Blue. City of Brass is just whenever it becomes tapped, I take one. So even with Chromatic Lantern.
Yeah.
I will cast Rite of Replication, and I'll get myself an O-Kagachi. That's such a good play, Paxton. I wanted to do it.
Oh man.
I can't
But
do
yours
that,
only
guys.
cost 4. You cheated. Also, yours isn't in your deck.
I'll go find a token copy or something, and I'll pass it. I'll pass it to Mike.
All right, I'll untap, draw, play Marsh Flats. Let's go ahead and crack it to go find. What do I need color-wise? I've got blue, black. I've got Temer. I could use white. So maybe like a white red land. Yeah, let's say a white red land. Preferably the one that doesn't hurt me.
Plateau.
It's funny because if
You know what?
John
We're fine
attacks
with
me, I
Savannah.
won't block,
We're
and then
fine
I'll
with
exile
Savannah.
his Okagachi.
Okagachi
Isn't that
standoff.
only if I dealt damage to you last turn?
Yeah.
No, very funnily, it doesn't have to deal damage. You only have to have attacked the player who controls Okagachi.
But he didn't
Damage has
attack
nothing
you
to do
last
with
turn.
it. So, like, for example, I'm not running this particular combo. I considered it. There's Portal Mage, who's a 3-mana wizard with flash. When it enters the battlefield, you reselect which player target creature is attacking.
So silly.
Yeah, it's very silly.
We will go ahead and play Reflections of Lityara. Naming Sliver. So whenever I cast a Sliver spell, I will get a copy of that spell. Copies of spells resolve into tokens. And I will pass to Paxton. I wonder if Paxton's going to have like that goat effect or something like that. Or whether Okagachi is just what he is. There's
Here's
a
an
blink
Inkmoth Nexus.
Okay, so he's trying something fucky.
Well, I mean, it's an Okagachi. It says deals combat damage to a player right on the card. I am going to cast an Aethersworn Canonist. It feels like a slow enough game, but each player who casts a non-artifact spell this turn can't cast additional non-artifact spells.
Okay, so one non-artifact spell per turn.
So I can't really attack John. I will attack Mike.
I can't do nothing about that, so...
It's gonna be 7 total.
7? Oh,
6 commander damage.
Too.
Woo! Okay, am I good?
Go ahead.
Okay. Draw. Opulent Palace. I forgot to take a pain for City of Brass last turn. I'll play a Scare Tiller. 36. Up in the City of Brass. And I will pass.
Will untap. And draw. And...
That's actually a 6/6. It's not a 5/5, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
With flying and trample.
6. There we go. Perfect.
It's actually a good creature. I think it used to be a bad creature. It's glowed up in the metagame.
I think most of the like first builds people did with it was the Kamigawa Spirits Tribal.
Right, that's what people do with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I will cast a Might Sliver. And I will get a second Might Sliver.
I do think it's just like a solid 5-color commander, too.
I like artifacts because you
I will
can
pass 2
cast them
Paxton.
quickly. Green could also cast them very quickly. If it wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, if I hit the right spells, I ramp pretty hard in this deck. Guess who hasn't hit the right spells, however?
Here's a Ghost Quarter.
Ghost Quarter.
I know you don't have any basics, but I'm instead going to tap out for a Walking Ballista.
Okay. What is the Walking Ballista's power and toughness?
It is a 4/4.
Neat.
And keep the damage coming. 6 in the air, Mike.
6 in the air, Mike. Ouch.
And pass.
Okay. One tap. Draw. Pretty good for me. Will not tap the City of Brass. I'll stop hurting myself. For 3, I will mutate a Migratory Greathorn on top of my Scaretiller.
Does that fetch you a land?
Yeah, it gets me basics. Whenever it mutates, I get a basic. There's an island. And it is tapped, right? Yeah. And I'll pass after that.
Oh, you'll pass.
Yep.
It's like looking at my hand and sweating. I'm like, oh god, what am I gonna do? Bayou. We are going to cast a Vanquisher's Banner, naming Sliver.
Are they getting really big now?
Oh, they're getting massive, Paxton. I'm going to now cast a Muscle Sliver and get a second Muscle Sliver and draw a card.
There's some pretty big slivers.
Ooh.
I will pass the turn.
On creature, wrath.
Untap. Everything's very scary right now. Draw. Interesting draw. I mean, okay. Oh yeah, I took a burn from the... Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No need to tap anything else. And is on. Revered Bladesmith.
Undone.
When he enters the battlefield, search your library for an equipment card and reveal it.
Is he getting his hammer?
Pretty sure I'm gonna go get his hammer, yeah. Although I can get any equipment I want.
At least it goes into hand and not into play.
Yeah.
Actually, put it onto the battlefield.
Oh, if it's...
If you reveal card named Hammer of Dazan, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put that card into your hand.
Yes.
Oof. See, that's unfortunate. Because that prevents me from just, like... making death happen, you know. I think death is going to happen anyways. Really tough spot. Hey, I tried my best, right?
We all did.
I must have passed the hammer. Hang on.
You want me to put the hammer down? No, no, no.
Like,
He
if I
likes
could-
his hammer.
I'm sorry that the world has, like... Well, I'm not sorry that the world has turned on Josh Whedon, but... I thought Avengers 1 was a really good movie, and Avengers 2 is really underrated as well. Where the
2
fuck is it?
was Age of
I think it's
Ultron,
underrated.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had a lot of flaws that were pretty apparent. I still enjoyed the film, but
Yeah.
it was not
Yes,
as
I agree
good
with you.
as it was not as
Here.
good as Avengers 1.
Now, what do I want to put it on? That's the question.
Mirror Retriever.
He can't get back any artifacts, so he's gonna go in.
See.
I'm going to put it on the Canonist.
Protect the stacks.
If I put it on O-Kagachi, that's not lethal on Mike. It would be 20.
You know, when you initially said you were looking for Hammer and Nazan, I'm like, oh crap, is it plus 3 or plus 4? Oh, it's plus 2, thank goodness.
It's plus 2, yeah. It's the only artifact I can get that just comes right out. I mean, that's what I top deck this card. No playing around it. Okay. Combat.
Combat.
Well, see, here's the thing. If I attack Mike, he's going to try and kill me.
100%.
But if you don't attack Mike, he's going to kill both of us.
You turned to giant robot for me. Can you say that one more time?
I said if Paxa doesn't attack Mike, then Mike's going to kill both of us.
I have to try and block it. Here's 6 in the air. Doink.
Boink. Alright, so there's very few cards that I can draw that save my ass. And I am relying very much on the heart of the cards.
I'll pass.
Because I only get one card.
No, you get multiple. Vanquisher's Banner. Don't forget your draws.
Well, yeah, but I can only cast one non-artifact spell. So, like, there are artifacts I can draw, but, like, I don't think a Soul Ring's going to help me here.
Thanks.
So
No
just be ready to kill Paxton, John, because I'm going to hurt him.
What do people have in their graveyards right now?
I got 2 lands.
Nothing for Pax? Okay.
Nothing.
Paxton's got nothing. I got 2 lands.
I'll play Skullwinder, and Paxton, go ahead, return a card from your graveyard to your hand. I'll return Rite of Replication to my hand.
UGH.
I wonder what you would get. Oh, well, I guess you are playing... 25 Vindicates, baby.
25 Vindicates. It's the game plan, baby. 25 Vindicates all day, all night. 25 Vindicates.
I think I drew the only
I can't play
artifact
that
that,
card.
can pump my creatures.
Okay.
So I drew the biggest artifact that'll help me in any particular situation. None of the artifacts that I can draw save me. So I'm going to need either a Trample Sliver or a Flying Sliver.
Well, good luck. You're up.
All right.
Did you
draw?
Did you take
Ooh,
your
what was that?
O-Kagachi damage that time? Like the actual damage?
Oh, I wrote it down as commander damage, but I don't think I wrote it down here.
Okay.
He should be at 18. 6 times 3.
Hmm?
Really conveniently, he's not like a 7-5 or something, you know? They kind of... you don't get it that easy.
And he's got blockers that he can probably just throw in. I don't know. I guess there are ways to save myself, now that I think about it. But what's the
There's
Best.
joining the dark side and helping me kill John.
Why would I join the dark side, Paxton? It was like, you've already damned me. I can't trust you not to kill me.
Plus, you have vigilance. You can just swing all out and cast your stuff in main phase too.
You're right. I can do that. God, what a smart thing to say. Yeah, Paxton, let's fucking get in there. All my slivers are
4 attackers, no
getting
trample.
4, 6, plus 7. No trample, but they're all getting +7/+7. So I've got 3 8/8s and 3 9/9s at you.
Okay, I will block 3 8/8s and 3 9/9s.
Yeah.
Like Jesus.
They're huge.
Man.
brought
John,
this
what you got
wrath.
over there on your? What you got over there, creature-wise? Yeah.
Me? I have an O-Kagachi, I have a 3/4, and I have a death-touching 1/3.
Touching 1/2, O-Kagachi, and 3/4. So 8 times 3 is 24. Can I afford to take all that? Yeah, I'm going to block
Big damage.
3 of the 9/9s with the Ballista, Nazan, and the Canonist, and I'll block.
Oh, the Canonist doesn't die.
I'll block something. I'll block an 8/8 with the Mirror Retriever.
Okay.
Now, do I get the Walking Ballista back?
Nope.
From the Mirror Retriever trigger?
Well, actually, hold on. Hold on. Let me read Mirror Retriever real quick.
Because here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to, after blockers are declared, I'm going to shoot.
Oh yeah, you totally get it back.
After blockers are declared, I'm going to actually shoot John's 4 toughness creature.
Okay. Yeah, because you can get that back. Even if they died at the same time, you would be able to get them back.
Oh, okay. Convenient. So, shoot that. Block 4 things. So I take 8 times 2 is 16. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Thunk.
23.
All
All
right.
these 2 die, and Ballista goes back to hand.
And I will now play a Sidewinder Sliver and get a second Sidewinder Sliver, but I'm also going to draw a card. Then I'm going to play a land called Cavern of Souls and name Sliver. There's, technically speaking, 2 of these. Oh, if I had played the Sidewinder Sliver first, which I always intended to do, he wouldn't have been able to kill your, well, no, he would have been able to. Never mind. As long as he did it before the clanking figure went off. Alright. Alright, Paxton. Commit to kill me.
Okay. Untap. I'm like, I'm not dead. Draw. Here's, shaking in my boots over here. A Blink Mothwell. I'll attack you with O-Kagachi. Okay.
No, I didn't draw I had 2 outs to that, which was Teferi's Protection and that. The Indestructible Aethid Storm Canonist turns out was really important.
I will go ahead and transmute Tularia West.
Okay.
I believe I go and get Inventor's Fair here.
Makes sense.
Now let me think. Do I crack it right away? No. I will instead replay the Ballista. 1, 2, 3. Now we have the O-Kagachi... Oh, wait. O-Kagachi standoff, question mark?
No,
I can't
you
detect you,
did
you
you?
can't detect me.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna
He
have
didn't.
2 of them, though. He can't have 2 because they're
But yeah,
legendary.
yeah.
Hang on. Do I want to recast the Blister, or do I want to actually equip O-Kagachi with my hammer? This is exactly what I built this deck to do. Let's go for the hammer. Dun 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 dun. Let's put the hammer on the dragon.
Okay.
So now he's a 8/6, and I'll just leave the Ballista in my hand. Go.
Okay. Untap. Come on, heater. That counts. Oh, oh baby, that counts as a heater. Okay, how much mana do I have?
Spell that exiles. Exiles your commander, or John's commander,
No,
or
but
Paxton's commander.
it is very funny. Can't have 2 Okagachis. Here's a Sakashima of 1,000 faces.
God.
I'm up to 2 Okagachis, baby. I'm all about this
Oh wait,
standoff.
O-Kagachi exiles things. It's not. It doesn't care about indestructible. I
Yeah, it
fucked
doesn't
up.
give one damn about indestructible Paxton.
I fucked up.
Get him.
Well, he didn't attack me, so I can't exile his
I know.
stuff.
Hit him.
So now we are at a standstill. And I'll pass.
The O-Kagachi standoff. I'll untap and gain a life. Draw a card.
I'm gonna use the bathroom while you guys.
Figure
I'll be
this
back
one
in a
out.
bit.
Okay.
Yeah, this one might take a sec.
I will. Question mark. I will crack the Inventor's Fair. I'm gonna grab... Oh, I can't do it. Yes, I can. I have a land in hand. Shoom. Land return. Or, here's a Winter Orb.
Okay.
I will cast a Winter Orb.
So I untap 2 lands. Or untap 1 land. I'm mixing up my orbs.
Let me check the Gatherer really quick.
As long as Winter Orb is untapped, players can't untap more than 1 land during their untap step. Okay.
Now did they errata that?
No.
I just want to make sure. As long as Winter Orb is untapped, players can't have. Okay, so I am demonstrating a Winter Orb block with Blink Mothwell, so I can tap my Blink Mothwell to tap the Winter Orb at your end step.
Okay. I'll keep playing through it.
Okay. He's maybe got it with many copies of O-Kagachi. Go ahead. Okay. We fighting here. We fighting.
Untap my 1 island. Draw. Oh, why'd it have to be a tap land that I drew? Path of Ancestry for turn. And I'll pass.
Okay. I'll tap the Winter Orb.
Yep.
Go to untap. And draw. Here's a scrap trawler.
Yep.
I'll send the ballista back out on 2. And I'll pass.
Alright. Untap my 1 land. Draw. Play another tap land for turn. Tap for 4. I'll Rite of Replication and get a 3rd O-Kagachi.
On the Sakashima, right?
Sakashima just says the legend rule doesn't apply to permanents I control. So I guess I could have it be the Sakashima. it could be any of them. I'm just going to go find another.
Yeah.
Oh, great. There's a Winter Orb on the battlefield now. Oh. Real riveting gameplay, guys.
Go ahead, Pax. I'm getting a phone.
I could have tutored for anything, but I had a Blink Moth in play. So, boink, tap it, untap everything. I'll suspend a Lotus Bloom. Kind of low on cards in hand, unfortunately. But I can pump up this Walking Ballista.
Sorry, I had a phone call.
Did you untap all your lands, Paxton? Or does Winter Orb only care about if it's tapped?
If it's
well, I looked.
Yeah, you can if he taps Winter Orb using the Blink Moth Nexus. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I looked at the Gatherer, and that's what it says, but
Nope, it still applies. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll go ahead and just put counter on this Walking Ballista and pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Okay. I will pass.
Okay, I'll untap my lands. Take this down. Draw a card. Okay, interesting. I think I'll just keep that in my hand. Pump up this Ballista. Pass a Rooney. I guess we're both waiting to draw something. Okay. Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll tap for 3. I will Anguished Unmaking the O-Kagachi.
Get him!
Zoinks.
And I'll swing for 18.
Oh my god, there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
That's gonna drop my life total pretty swiftly.
I'll pass it back.
I didn't realize there was a 3rd.
Okay, let's yeah, blocking really does nothing because they all have trample. Let's get my lands back untapped. What am I gonna do here? I got 33.
Paxton, you've got a Walking Ballista and a Dream.
I gotta draw.
Believe in you.
It's an island.
If a Ravager pops up, that's a good sign. Is that a Lotus Bloom off to the side?
On 1. I have a Cloud Key in my hand.
That reduces the cost of things by 1.
Well, if you can get rid of the O-Kagachi on my side, then I'm pretty much done so. I do have to go help with groceries pretty quickly, so...
I'm just going to concede. I think you got this game.
Okay. I was just going to concede, and then I top decked the Anguished Unmaking. I was like, oh, now I have to hold out another 2 turns to untap enough lands. Good game.
Got me.
Good job, Reaper King. You did.
Alright. Let's go.
And tower pass.
I'll go with Command Tower. Pass.
John, you got to keep it up.
You're right. I will play a command tower. Oh, that's really funny that I actually drew one. I was just gonna play an exotic orchard, but
Yeah.
Command Tower pass tribal. Let's go.
What a start!
Mana Weft Sliver pass.
Kill it.
Draw. I'm gonna draw into a little bit of heat. Inventor's Fair, Mana Crypt, Ether Flux Reservoir.
Oh, that didn't cost anything.
And I'll pass.
Great.
Draw.
Untap. Oh, right.
Hey!
Sorry.
Snow-covered plains.
Saw the Aetherflux Reservoir and I got scared.
Play
Hey, John, that's practically a tundra. Snow-covered plains.
It's not Storm You to Death time. It's game lifetime.
I'll play a Nature's Lore, and I'll pass.
Untap. Draw.
Just finding a Triome, probably.
That sounds good. I will also find a Ketria.
Found all the other ones. Found all the other ones.
Did you almost grab a Rogren Triome too?
I almost grabbed a
I almost-
Zagoth.
Ketria.
Did I pass it on my first glance? There it is. The only two that I don't have the alt art for are Ketria and Raugrin right now.
I love to mention that when I purchased this Mana Crypt for $55 from Card Kingdom, they had 5 in their inventory. It's a Spanish book Mana Crypt. I had cashed in $600 worth of just like bulk cards and was just buying a bunch of like good stuff. That's where I got all my black cards, my Imperial Seal and all whatnot. But I could have just gotten all 5 Mana Crypts, and I should have.
Considering that
I
they're
should-
what, like $300, $400 right now?
Yeah,
Fucking crazy.
$55 a pop. Even back then, that was a steal.
We're going to play a Herald's Horn and name Slivers. The Slivers are a tad cheaper to cast. And pass 2, John. Passing to Paxton.
So you fetch. How much
You
does
go,
Herald's Horn cost?
Hmm?
How much
Insight
does
take damage.
Herald's Horn cost to cast?
3.
Oh, okay.
I take damage.
I thought it cost 4, and you're like, I got a Triome and cast it. I was like, what?
No.
Okay. That works for me.
There we go. It eventually focused enough to see it. Alternatively, we can look it up on the card reader.
Yeah.
Here's Torpor Orb, Gain a Life.
Why the fuck is this
And
card
Emperor's
sleeve covered in
Worlds.
paint?
Oof. Okay.
Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry.
pass.
Torpor Orb's in play? Ew.
So no ETBs. Sorry, Reaper King. You're just shut off now.
Go ahead, go ahead.
And
Mostly
Exotic
to stop,
Orchard.
The many ETBs that destroy artifacts.
I will for Telecard.
Sleeves is covered in paint. Not on the back, but on the plastic bit. It's really weird.
Weird. Go ahead.
Citadel?
Oh, Cavern of Souls. This one. Oh, shit. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card. It wasn't a sliver.
Okay.
Uh, Hivelord. Sadly, this does nothing for the Hivelord the first time you cast him. Anyways, pass the turn.
Okay, Tails, I take damage. I take damage. That'll gain the life. Untap. Draw. Here's a swamp. Oh wait. Actually, let's go ahead and fetch an artifact with Inventor's Fair. I think I'm just getting mana right now. Good old Soul Ring. So I'll replay the Inventor's Fair with Crucible as land for turn. Cast the Soul Ring.
Yeah.
And,
Gain a life?
Yeah.
That's all. Oop, pass.
Okay. Sure to get your life for Etherflux.
Oh yeah, Etherflux.
Oh, I needed a mana. I'll just play a Boneyard Lurker. And I'll pass.
Okay. No land, unfortunately. I was really hoping for a land.
Yeah, you too, huh? Did you do your Herald's Horn trigger?
Nope. And it would have triggered. Damn it. Is it a May? Do I actually have to? At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, shows the tip, you may reveal it. Yep, I fucked it up twice, so I don't get it. But it would have triggered. So I will play Reflections of Lityara. Naming
This again.
Sliver.
The reflections of what? Of light
Reflections
on your desk?
of Lityara.
Yeah, the reflections of the light.
Oh, this is actually funny because this follow-up. So Reflections and then Diffusion. Diffusion Sliver.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Mike.
I'm going to use that to represent. So whenever a Sliver becomes targeted by a spell or ability an opponent controls, it's going to cost 4 for that ability to resolve. And I will pass to Paxton.
Okay, untap, mana grip trigger.
I did have to
Heads I
tap
take
my
damage.
Sliver for that.
So it costs 4 to target?
It's a Tails.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's this ability twice.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just go do my free real estate. I will search my library for an artifact. I think at this point we want a sack outlet.
I'm going to put a dice on top of my library so I don't forget. I'm getting half the fun of that is that it's sometimes a howling mine.
Especially when you're running 38 creatures in your list.
41, I thought. Let me
Oh, man.
look it up.
I'll get Arcbound Ravager.
Oh, come on, Paxton. Yeah, 41 creatures, 40 of them are slivers.
Okay.
I'll replay the Inventor's Fair. cast the Ravager.
Ravager, Ravager.
Gain a life.
You're gonna get a Ravager.
Fortunately, I don't have anything to do anything else.
How
I
did
should probably
you-
let myself start making land drops. Go ahead.
How did you search for the Ravager? I thought
He
Inventor's Fair, but you had cracked that last turn, right? Didn't you play it as
he
your land for
crucibled
turn?
it back.
At the start of the turn, so you wouldn't have been able to play it again? Or did
no,
I miss
he played it last
turn? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's been my land drop both these turns. Yeah.
Okay, I just got mixed up. Okay.
I only have 3 lands to play.
Turn.
I have less land than you boys.
Oh. I will Clever Impersonator out my own Sliver Hivelord.
Yeah. Hold on. Do I have any abilities that transfer over to him? No, I think I only currently have new slivers. So he's
They
just
only
a
affect
5/5
your board?
indestructible. Yeah.
Yeah, just a 5/5 indestructible. I'll pass.
Don't worry, John. You're gonna get abilities eventually. All right, untap. Look at the top card of my library. Nope.
The one time it could have triggered, you forgot. And that's it. That's all you're getting.
Yep, I will have a stomping ground enter the battlefield untapped. Oh. We are going to play a Gale Ride a Sliver. Slivers have flying.
Hey, my Hivelord has flying now.
I'm sorry, Slivers I control have flying.
God, that's so rude.
Don't worry, there's abilities here for you.
You keep saying that, and then you keep playing Slivers without those abilities.
Shit happens, John. What can I say? Alright, here's John. Here's an ability for you. Necrotic Sliver. So you
pay
can
2 life.
Pay 3 life, and you can sack it to destroy target permanent.
Okay.
2 of them. And we'll tap these 2, and we're going to play a Psionic Sliver. Here's another ability for you, John.
Now I can tap down stuff.
No, it's different Sliver.
Okay.
We haven't actually got to see this one yet. Slivers have tap this creature deals 2 damage to any target, and then 3 damage to itself.
Okay.
But they're indestructible, so who gives a hoot about that? Paxton.
Yes, sir.
I love Arcbound Ravager. I'm going to tap to deal 2 damage to it.
Okay, it does.
Okay. And I will pass to you. Love Ravager. Love him with all my heart and
Okay, I'll
soul.
untap. Only tails I take damage. No damage. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to gain a life from Inventor's Fair. Here's a swamp.
Oh, not likely to tutor this turn.
Well, you can just Necrotic Sliver, you can pay 3 life, sacrifice the sliver, and destroy any permanent.
Pay 3 mana.
Pay 3 mana. Okay, that's different. Here's Tez.
That's right. That's Agent of Bolus, right?
Agent of Bolus. A plus.
Look at the top 5 cards of your library, reveal an artifact, and put it into your hand. Okay.
I'll reveal Gearport Ori.
The Ori.
Put the rest on the bottom. Do you have a lot of buffs on your slivers, like combat damage buffs?
No, they're they're a bevy of 1/1s and 2/2s and a 5/5.
Gotcha. Okay. Here's a scrap trawler.
Scrap trawler.
King 2. And that's it. I'll pass.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep and.
I'm sad about that board state.
Aim. Up for 2, I'll play a Coiling Oracle. It's a Parcel Beast.
Ooh.
Can't mutate the Parcel Beast, unfortunately.
Yeah. You don't have any humans. Oh, does it just cost too much mana?
I have a white and another. And it costs a blue and a green.
Ah. Oh, that's a basic. Sorry, the foil's catching it perfectly, so I thought it was the snow-covered blue-green land.
Ah. Nope. Just a basic.
Or
Basic old plains. Play a Glasspool Shore. A land for turn. Then I will pass.
At your end step, I'm going to tap the Sliver Hivelord to pop the Scrap Trawler.
Okay, I'm gonna return Arcbound Ravager to my hand.
That's fine.
Oh.
Alright.
We might be getting alpha striked here.
I'm going to reveal Sliver Queen. And then I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to play this Zagoth Triumph that I totally didn't just draw. Had it the whole time, guys, I swear. Gonna swing 5 damage at Agent of Bolus. Five at Bull.
Okay.
Yeah. And nope, don't want to. Need to leave up as many activated abilities as possible.
Forgetting I have these things, so I can mark my Foretold card.
Oh.
The stupid little things from the precons that are actually useful. Punch out tokens and whatnot.
Right. I will pass to Paxton.
Okay, let's untap, draw. Here's Phyrexia's Core. We're gonna go ahead and make sure I get my Mana Crypt trigger. Heads I take damage. It's a head. Oops, wrong way.
I was ready to like, huh?
Just get
That's
to
not how that
50,
works.
snipe out Mike, take yourself. I'll take the second win.
I'll go ahead and sack Adventures Fair.
While you're tutoring Inventor's Fair, I have some response. In response to
You
the
can
tutor.
do it
Yeah.
before I tutor, yeah.
Yeah, in response to the tutor, I'm going to tap one of the Gale Rider Slivers to deal 2 damage to the Boneyard Lurker.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to do both. That's a 3/4, right? Or 4/4 or something?
It's a 4/4, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to deal 4 damage to it.
Okay.
Alright. I'm now going to pay 3 mana. to sack one of the Gale Radish Slivers to destroy Aetherflux Reservoir.
Very good. Okay, let's see. What do I want to get?
Realize I shouldn't have even gotten the Coiling Oracle thing. The torpedo.
Oh.
One. I can put the Parcel Beast back on top.
Yeah, I guess since you revealed it.
Yeah.
There's a mirror retriever.
No harm, no foul. Mirror Retriever? The Paxton, that'll have to die.
Mirror retriever.
Mirror
I would love to
Retriever.
cast it. Then I'm going to play land for turn. And then I'm going to cast... How do I want to do this? Let me think for a quick second while I shuffle. I have to do this in the right order. Oh wait, no, it's in my graveyard. Never mind. I will cast Arcman Ravager. And I'll pass.
That's how you get it back in the graveyard, Paxton.
Untap and draw. Parcel Beast that we knew was there. We'll just go ahead and mutate it onto underneath my Sliver Hivelord.
I was hoping you would do it on the other guy.
On the killable thing? No.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
End step. I'm going to tap one of my Psionic Slivers to deal 2 damage to Arcbound Ravager.
Okay. 2 damage to Arcbound Ravager. I'll just sacrifice the Mirror Retriever to get back the Scrap Trawler.
I will... Oh, to get back the Scrap Crawler, okay. I'm going to tap the other Psionic Sliver to deal 2 damage to Arcbound Ravager.
Okay, it's gonna die.
2 damage to Coiling Oracle.
Yep.
And then 4 damage to each of you. Ooh, fuck.
John, do you have a way out of this?
I did, but he had the Ward Sliver at the perfect timing. So, unfortunate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bloodstained Mire Crack.
So I'm pretty much digging for some kind of sweeper or something. So I'm trying, but we might just both be dead this turn as well.
Unfortunately, I do a very little damage. So this is going to buy you a lot of time, but I can, like, hold you down.
I mean, you don't even have to deal combat damage, though. You actually double your damage by not dealing any combat damage and just hurting us on our end steps. With most of your slivers.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh. White, red, green, blue, black.
I was a turn away from going off. Ugh. No, I can't even get a creature to stick.
I had to copy his creature.
Alright. We are going to cast a Sliver Queen. Right, we are going to get a token copy of Sliver Queen that resolves first. We're going to pay 3 and sacrifice that token copy of Sliver Queen to destroy the Crucible of Worlds.
Okay.
And then Sliver Queen resolves. I'm going to swing 5 damage at Paxton. Non-doubled slivers over here. And I will pass the turn.
Okay. Let's see. Heads, I take damage. Here's Gearport Ori.
Heyo.
I get to draw cards!
So we all get to
Maybe-
play extra lands?
Yeah.
Scrap Trawler.
Batrola.
Winter Orb.
Ugh. You're not helping, Paxton.
I'll pass.
Guys, we really need a big sweeper, but not the mana to do anything. I'll activate my Parcel Beast. Put that into play untapped.
Oh, man.
Cool, untapped. And then I'll go to my turn. Tap my Exotic Orchard. Draw for turn. Well, that's another indestructible, technically. I'll play a Taurian Mauler.
Hey, it's indestructible.
It is. And I will pass the turn.
All right. Give me a moment. Okay. I can't tap with this because it's summoning sick. Tap for 3 mana. No. Tap for one of these will tap for a mana, and then these two will tap for a mana. And we're going to sacrifice one of these slivers to destroy the Winter Orb. Wait, hold on. Before that, in response to that, I'm going to kill Scrap Trawler.
So I have to pick an artifact to get back out of my graveyard. Here's a Mirror Retriever.
This is going to be a game.
The best Scrap Trail.
I mean, I mostly feel like it's just going to keep me tapped at this rate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much, actually.
Mike not going after that Torpor Orb. Probably
No,
doesn't.
I don't
that
care
many
about
effects.
Torpor Orb. It doesn't do anything to me. All my abilities are static. I'm going to make a Sliver token. And then I'm going to deal 2 damage to John.
Okay.
I'll tap. Trigger, reveal the top card of my look at the top card of my It's Quicksliver! I'll put that into my hand. And then I'm going to draw a card for turn, and then for Gear for Ori, draw a card. Yay.
Wait, you only play an additional land for Gearport Ori.
You don't draw an extra card? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
You draw up to 3 at the beginning of your end step if you have
Oh,
0.
it's not. Damn it. Sorry, guys. I thought I was howling mine.
At the beginning of each player's upkeep, if that player has no cards in hand, that player draws three cards.
Upkeep, okay.
And you may play an additional land.
I don't have any lands. Uh,
Shuffle up, I guess.
I will play a Quick Sliver and get a second Quick Sliver.
Counter.
Play a Dredgescape Sliver.
Counter.
Didn't have to do that during my turn, but I felt like it was probably the right thing to do. I am going to move to combat and swing at Paxton for 12.
Ow.
And Casa the Turna.
Okay, triggers. I may die to this mana crypt. Heads, I take damage. Ouch. Here's... Oh gosh. Lotus.
Lotus.
Yeah, I suppose I could just do it at end step, right? But then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can do it like this. Point. Here's a Mirror Retriever. And I'll pass.
Okay. Your end step, I'll activate my Parcel Beast. Look at the Reflecting Pool, goes onto the battlefield. I only got the... Oh, I got 2 more counters from Paxton for this, so... Get to play
Scoring
2 whole lands per turn, huh? Tori Mahler says, whenever an opponent plays a spell, you may put a 1/1 counter on him. So it doesn't count my spells.
Oh, really good. Doesn't it also have Trample?
No, it doesn't.
Oh! For some reason I thought it had Trample.
That would make sense. Here's a Strip Mine.
Ooh.
5. I'll return to the Wild Speaker, and I'll draw 6.
Ooh.
That sounds nice.
Could have tapped better, but it's fine. Second land for turn is a Cinderglade. I have 2 basics. 8 cards in hand. I'll pay 1 and just play a Birds of Paradise. And I will pass.
Your end step. I will choose to I will make 2 more Sliver tokens. Brings us up to 3 Sliver tokens. And
Ouch. Stepped on my headphone cable and then moved my head. Ugh.
okay, 2 more Sliver tokens after that as well. And I will untap. And I know what card I'm going to be drawing off the top of my library. And it's not going to be a Sliver. Okay. Excellent. I am going to swing at you for 7. Yeah.
A block.
Flying.
Oh. I won't block.
Yep.
And then I'm going to 10 you.
10.
Tap 5 slivers, deal 10 damage. It's like a pretty good return.
It's not bad.
Yep. Death has become me. Last turn, I was a land away from mind slavering you. I was hoping to draw land. I was hoping.
24.
Did not get there. John, do you got this?
We'll see. It depends on what I draw. I have outs in my deck. I don't have any in my hand, even after the big draw.
3, 5, 10,
Suppose exile all creatures
12.
kind of does the trick.
I'm going to tap for 12. And I'm going to sacrifice 4 slivers.
Okay.
And I'm going to destroy 4 lands. My targets are command beacon, or the command tower, the Ketria Triumph. Is there another golden land somewhere in there?
Reflecting Pool.
Reflecting Pool. What's that one? 2 to the left of Cinderglade.
Exotic Orchard.
That one too.
Okay.
Yeah, those 4.
I'll add 1 and activate Parcel Beast. And why is it allowed to target anything? It's cheating.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay. You didn't actually play any spells though, right?
No, I didn't actually.
Draw for turn. That wasn't it. Yep, that's GG.
Okay.
Good game.
Good games. That was fun. I've wanted to do psionic sliver stuff for a while.